drops it from range. Hart's gotten a second bucket on the night.
Well, Josh Hart just making a really quick decision on the catch. It touches his hands and he lets it fly.
Young, the pass to Daniels. And it's off from three-point range.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Three-pointer. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist with that last one. The Machine. Off target at the rim.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, Josh Hart, the very definition of unselfish. How about keeping his eyes up and finding his teammate?
Here's Daniels. Give him 8 points now. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Capella, he's checked in for Towns. Stevens comes in for Hart. Mikal Bridges checked in for Anunoby. And it's McBride in for Brunson. Melton, he's checked in for the Hawks. Buffkin comes in for Young.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
The Machine, his shot is good. The Machine's got 47 points.
They're really working the paint now.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. The three from Rizashay. Capella with a rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
To the wing on the left. Here's Buffkin. Pass to Johnson. Inside. Here's Rizashay. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple. Rizashay's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. The Machine, his shot is good.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
Melton passes to Johnson. To the left side wing. Jacks up a three. Buffkin, no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's the Machine. Outside McBride. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Puts one up from 19. And yes, another basket. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And so it's New York with an almost surefire victory here. Up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. To have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. On the floor for Atlanta, they've got Terrence Mann, and it's Melton in at the 2. Here's the Machine. That one drops for him. The Machine's got 53 points.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
Here's Melton. And he throws it down with one hand.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. Here's the Machine. An easy 2 on the layup. The Machine's got 18 points in just the second half.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Stevens is checked in for New York. Niang, he's checked in for the Hawks.
Substitution on the court.
Abukelishvili passes to Niang. They set a pick. Here's Mann. On on target from range. Man's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
The Machine, the pass to Capella. Now here's Bridges. Here's the Machine. Pass to McBride. To the inside. The Machine, his shot is good. The Machine's got 57 points.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Melton, and count it. Now 5 for 7.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
The Machine, his shot is good. The Machine's got 59 points.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
From deep, Melton. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 8 now. And he drives in, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Melton. The first free throw is good, and it's a completely new group for the Hawks. It's both from the stripe. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Rizachet. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Left side, McBride. Clock at 6. Capella, screen on Young. Out to Bridges. Here's the Machine. Second chance effort. The rebound by Atlanta.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Picked up by Okongwu. Johnson passes to Okongwu. Excellent D there from Capella. The Knicks have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Pass to Daniels. To the paint. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands. And so that's the end of game 2. No question, this is a big win for the Knicks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
This team is playing with confidence and heart right now. They're in control of this series so far.
Yeah, no question. They're the more cohesive team right now, just going out there and executing their game plan.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for the Machine.
This guy has been shot making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Good. He hits again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Young, the pass to Okongwu. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And we've got 28 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Hansen. Here's the Machine. 15 seconds left in the fourth. It's Bridges on the wing. From the arc. No good that time. Here's Rizachet. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in the series. Up 2-0 now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
MP sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter. That's a great win. Now, forget it. Win this game so we can go hit the buffet for some chicken wings.
Yo, MP, let's go. Okay, what?
Here we go. I'm expected to present that. There he is. Man, mythical legend. We've got the momentum. Let's keep it going.
Don't forget the upcoming water bottle promotion. All fans will receive their very own Hawks logo water bottle. A reminder, fans, we hope you'll come and join us for the trading card day. The first 10,000 fans through the arena will receive a trading card card. Arrive early to the fan zone to get them signed by Harry the Hawk and the Hawks cheerleaders.
And don't forget, everyone, we still have tickets available to upcoming Hawks games. We offer single games and monthly games. Please stop by your game physically or visit our website to get yours today.
Round one continues with a heavy dose of citrus. The New York Knicks come into Game 3 up 2-0 with a relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory. The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Atlanta Hawks. Round one of the NBA playoffs continues.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of this Eastern Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far. Perhaps the tide can turn in this one. And tonight, we've got the New York Knicks up against the Atlanta Hawks at State Farm Arena. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. So the New York starting five, they've got OG Anunoby, Jalen Brunson out there with the machine. Then there's Towns, and it's Hart in at the four-man position. And for the Hawks, in the post it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Shea in at the 3 spot. Take a look at the Hawks. Even though they start this series in a hole, Greg, it wasn't entirely unexpected, but now at home, they have to put a W on the board.
And you know, Kevin, I look for them to be more comfortable here tonight. You often shoot better at home. Sometimes role players produce more at home. It's an environment and a crowd filled with energy that you're used to. And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Outside, Towns. Pass to Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Here's Shea. Back to Young. Takes the 3. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Hart the pass to the machine. Out to Brunson. Baseline Jay on the way. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson as efficient on the midi as anybody.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this spot. And that one's good. Daniels.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And he gets the bucket. The Machine's got 5 points so far.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Anunoby outside. And here's Brunson outside. It's good from long range. Brunson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Oh, great ball movement there.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game, and they're focused on limiting one of the best shooting bigs ever in Karl Anthony Towns. Now, Coach said earlier, Towns is a machine on the offensive end. We'll try to make Cat into a passer, get the ball out of his hands. We'll see if they can accomplish that. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And it's the Knicks with the ball. After the miss from Trae Young. And Towns gets it to go.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Pass to Okongwu. There's 1:59 left in the first quarter of the game. 3-pointer, Daniels buries the long-range jumper. 7 points in the game. New York leading by 8. From 13, and it's the Machine missing.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest. He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Back to Brunson. 4 on the clock from past the arc. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Here's Melton. Pass to Bufkin. Fires the 3. The Hawks again can't hit. The Knicks leading by 11. Here's the Machine. Puts up a 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting